Will you be able to find a job as a web developer? If you want to learn coding, if you want to learn web development, and you're just starting out and you're doing this to switch careers, you don't want to give up your old career just to see that you can't find a job in the new career, right? So how likely are you to find a job as a web developer? Right now we are in January 25 and the tech industry is going through a rough time. We see that developers are being let go in almost every company. That's a bit of a problem because that changes the job market, right? You now not only have junior developers trying to get jobs, but also you now have senior developers who have been let go, who are looking for jobs. And if a company wants to hire someone experienced, if they hire skill, they rather take an experienced software developer than a software developer who just graduated from bootcamp, right? But on the other hand, the tech industry is going through a rough time right now. That also means that companies have less money to pay the salary of a very experienced senior developer. So companies are much more likely to open positions for junior developers. So if you successfully want to apply for junior positions, there are a couple of things on your checklist. Number one is you need to be able to code. So you need to be able to use the programming language. You need to be able to speak the language so that you can creatively use it. So you need to be kind of fluent in the language. Number two is you need to be able to think independently. That means they're looking for people who not just come ask the other developer every 5 minutes to fix a thing for them that they can't figure out on their own, but you need a certain persistence that you stay with your problems and solve them on their own. Look things up on Google with ChatGPT, with whatever AI you use, and be able to problem solve on your own, which brings us to number three. Problem solving. You need to be able to solve problems. So you need a certain frustration tolerance. So next time you encounter a problem, you're not gonna give up frustrated, but you take a step back, you try to understand where does the error come from, and you need to be able to get around that problem and get to your goal. If you can show that in a job interview, I'm sure your chances are pretty good.